Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Martinez!
Nicely weighted ball. Chance to deliver. And he's there to clear it. And claimed it back swiftly. Lavia. AC Milan could counter here. Now, can they get him away? And it's Lukaku! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I've always been impressed with Lautaro Martinez, Peter. We all know how good a finisher he is. But he's proved himself to be a more than reasonable outlet. If needed, he can play with his back to goal and be one that brings everyone else into play, and he's a significant influence.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. And this is Neymar. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Valverde. Eto'o. So what can they make of this? Eto'o. Can he get it through? Oh, important interception. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And this is Eto'o. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Now it's Osimhen. Milan have their second corner now. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Valverde. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes a shot! Shot could... Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Osimhen actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. McTominay! And a terrific save from the keeper.
McTominay clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he welcomes it in. He's through and all along. It's Neymar! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, the weight on the ball was just perfect then. If only they could have come up with a finish to match.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. McTominay. It's a good spell of possession, this. And it's McTominay. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lavia. Now it's Martinez. Oh, super ball! Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Eric Garcia. Brahim Diaz. Eto'o. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Martinez. Ah, that's a fine interception. And now they can clear their lines. Well, that pass isn't the best. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Aimed beyond the defence. Pick Lukaku! Lavia. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Martinez.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Tries to play it through. Yamal has it. Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Milan really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. The midway point of the game.
Milan really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's Lukaku! Decent enough try. McTominay. Yamal is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Looking to play him in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Martinez could try cutting inside here. He won't be happy with that one. Neymar. Osimhen. And it's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Lukaku. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Stanisic spots it and intercepts. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think he's
going for goal! Oh, just wide.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Yamal. Lukaku. Played out wide. Lukaku. Well, in probably an entirely one-sided game, still up for grabs. Nothing to show for all the pressure. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Lukaku.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result. Milan couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar, and the counter is on. McTominay promptly onto that, and that is that. Out towards the flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Stanisic does really well to win the ball there.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Eto'o, knocks it into space. Brahim Diaz. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Osimhen. Pass is just off target.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut. Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
McTominay plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Knocks it out wide. Stanisic does well to get it back. Neymar. And back to the goalkeeper. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. Valverde to Osimhen. Great vision. Valverde. Eto'o is onto it in a flash. And that will be it. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my...